When we started the One Happy Family project in Lesbos, it was clear that we wanted to do it with the people and not for the people. We had this idea before, we struggled with it, but in spring 2017 we had enough experience in Lesbos to get it started the right way. So we just rented the infrastructure and we got people from the fleeing population invited to build it and to manage it and to do their own project in that space. And we would be the enablers. And it ended up like having 4 or 5 volunteers from our organization and up to 50, 60 people out of the fleeing population who created that center and nowadays run it. Generally spoken, it is too much charity and not enough solidarity. So there is enough of meetings where people decide about what the fleeing population needs instead of going to the population, asking them what do you want, what do you need, and then enabling them. Why shouldn't a refugee camp be fun? It sounds provocative. But these people are in a situation that is miserable enough. So it's very important to identify small spots where you can bring joy to them, where you can bring fun to them, which in the end means normality. So many nights we sat together and thought about how we can bring back some normality to these people and trying to identify the differences in their lives and our lives. And we said, if we go to a shop, we would never accept to go to the counter and then be given 5 articles and then walk out again, because we would choose what we need. The same at a clothes shop. Would you go in and then the guy would look at you and say, okay, you're 1.60 m, here is your clothes. And you would say, oh, it doesn't fit me, I don't like the color. And he would say, yeah, come back in a week. No. You would go to your clothes shop and choose something that fits you, that you like. And it was a volunteer from Switzerland who came up with the idea, why not to introduce some sort of money, of currency, of vouchers, where they could go into the shop and take what they need. Maybe one would take a soap, another would take olive oil, a third one would take a razor blade. And we took up this idea and started it with a point system in Thessaloniki. And it was quite successful for everybody because people felt free to choose what they wanted and we had less to waste. We only bought what they would really take out of the shop. And now in Lesbos we took one more step and are issuing this so-called Swisscross Drachma. So everybody who comes to the center throughout the day will get his Swisscross Drachma that he can use to consume the different services within the center. He can also collect them, he can keep them, he can come back every day and save some of this Swisscross Drachma and then maybe buy bigger services or bigger stuff. At the same time, this Swisscross Drachma as a currency within the center allows us to let other people do business. So we can have someone who has a coffee shop and is taking this Swisscross Drachma and is exchanging it with us with hard currencies so he can supply his business. It's a known concept. Many communities do it to have their own currency, to enforce trade within the currency, and as refugees are by law not allowed to have an economy, they are banned from working, they're banned from trading, we can substitute that with this funny money. This is known probably also in other concepts in our camps.